Good morning, guys. Today is the 31st of January, coming to an end very shortly of the first month of Vision FX being open. Everything so far has been running pretty smooth. So we're gonna go through, keep this nice, short and sweet, straight to the point for you guys. Not a whole lot happening on the back end of this morning, but we're going to touch base on specifics with GBP USD, the sterling, and I'm going to show you guys something that happened to me in yesterday's trade, and I'm going to be as transparent as I can with you guys along with that. But let's go ahead and kickstart this with the Dixie. So looking at the Dixie based off of just what price has been doing more or less in the past couple of days, we've had this 1, 2, 3 wick forming this nice base right around 98.20, 98.10, rejecting this area and then having an overall bearish day yesterday, closing back below 98, which was a level that needed to be closed below in order for our USD pairs to start looking for potential shorting opportunities. Now on the back end of today's candle, we are having a slight pullback. I do want to see us pull back into this 98 region, giving us a better risk to reward. Obviously, we do not trade the Dixie. We'll go in and touch base on the USD pairs for the better risk reward along those. But keeping it simple, looking, and I can't stress this enough, paying attention to the finer details. If you look here at price action, you can see the bulls out of 1, 2, 3, 4 drives to the upside were just engulfed back down by one big bearish 4-hourly candle, closing right below 98. Pulled back up once more. We had 1, 2, 3, big bearish engulfment again. That is signifying that bears are just having that much more of control in this US dollar market. So, what could that potentially lead up to? Gold. Gold was called long from, I believe, the level was around 1570. I told you guys in an update that we could be now set to tap 1576. We came and tapped that area to the absolute T, giving us a 70 pip return on this trade depending on where you guys entered from. Now upside target coming on the back end of my very first Silent Sunday video. I do want to see if gold is going to be able to come into my preferred region, which is around 1600. Now, where am I getting this region from? If we go ahead and take a look at the weekly time frame here, can see this long liquidity area that has been thrown into this area. We've had a massive wick, around a 500 pip wick thrown into this area. So there is a bunch of short sellers in this market right now. I do believe stop losses are right above here. So in order for us to pick up volumes once more, we are going to need to take out those short seller stop losses, get some volumes back into the market. So I do believe, and I'm favoring 1600 into that position. So updates will be given off from this one. Hold tight, guys. Do not get into a trade based off of emotion. When you start trading out of emotion, that's when your thoughts are not into course with what you're telling yourself on the charts. Be calm on the charts, journal your thoughts, and allow yourself to really correlate everything that you're telling yourself. You can just see here as well, we do have upward structure now on gold as well. Go ahead and take care of this. In order for us to overall though see 1600, I do want to see us breach this 4-hourly high right around 1584. If we can breach this area, gain a retest and rebound up to 1600, that could be a nice risk reward there. But based off of what price is telling us now, we are gaining some bullish momentum again, coming off of this 1, 2, 3, 4th drive to the downside. We've had 4 drives right into 1572, going to the hourly. Okay, a nice, more or less, morning star formation. We are coming into a big psych level though, 1580. So calls are not going to be given out until we reach 1580. And then I do want to see how price reacts around this region. If we're going to be able to breach this little 1 hourly level here. Go ahead and drag this across. Okay. Finer details, guys. You can see we've had closures and wicks drawn into this area. So 1580 for me needs to be breached, retested, coming into 4-hourly highs. Once 4-hourly highs are then tested, can we then get a rebound back into somewhat of these regions here and then give us that overall target, that overall 250 pip trade into 1600. So that is my outlook for gold. I am going to be going into more depth of technicals with the Silent Sunday video this Sunday. And then also, guys, save this date. We are going to be hosting the first educational webinar coming up very soon. And I do need you guys to communicate with yourselves as well within the chat. If you guys do want to be on a live call with myself, or would you rather it be a recording? Either or works for me. Gonna touch base on the first thing that needs to be touched on, and then I'm also gonna go into journaling as well with you guys and my journaling process and why I personally journal and why I think you guys should journal as well. So going into oil, we are having some momentum as well. Pick up. I do, and I am calling a bit of a ballsy statement here. I do want to see if oil is going to be able to drop right into $50 per barrel. Now, will it reach this area? We're going to have to be patient. We're going to have to let price develop a bit more with oil. Excuse me, guys, wrong tool. Go ahead and just show you guys something real quick. Okay. Can we get top of 50? Will it happen? We were gonna have to wait and see. Based off of what price is giving us now, this more or less base right around 53. It was just announced to you guys that I do want to see how price reacts off the back end of 53. If we're gonna be able to come back up, retest this area right along here. Okay, finer details, guys, once more. Getting this area here based off of closures. Okay, we'll go into that in more detail sooner or later, but overall target for myself, what I am favoring is still shorts with oil right into $50 per barrel. Let's go ahead and take a look at GU. Now, it was not called on Discord, but if people have me on Snapchat, you could see that I was in a long position within this trade. Unfortunately, this long wick did take me out before this massive drive to the upside, coming in, smashing my 2 temporary targets. literally coming to tap my secondary target by the pip, but it's fine. Wrote it down in the journal, let my thoughts reoccur. But if you just keep it nice and simple here, based off of, let's just pretend this isn't here. The reason why I was looking at this is we did come and dip right into 1-3. We rejected that area not once, not twice, but we rejected it for the third and final time before the back end of news was released. But if you look here on the 1 hourly, okay, we were creating higher lows. Okay, something that you guys have to refine your trading with, understanding where the market is going, understanding where money is being released, and where banks are now putting their money back into these markets. So you can see here these targets were found just based off of previous structure. Okay, we've had a nice morning star formation. Price never fulfilled itself. First TP was there, right around 50 pips. Second TP was based off of other previous structure, which was right around 100 pips. Fortunately, those were not hit, just because my personal stop loss was breached. But it's alright, it's fine. Never get too lows on the losses, never get too highs on the wins. More or less just take it on the chin and keep on moving forward with it. But GA is absolutely hitting the moon. Just took out 9.5. Don't want to call anything on this pair as of yet. I do think we could get maybe a pullback into 9.5 before releasing upwards. And I'm gonna break this pair down this weekend and maybe see some potential upside movements for this pair. But keeping the morning call pretty simple here. Euro, dollar, you guys should be around 27 pips in profit. Still holding bias for this pair to come into 10.5. Once 10.5 is breached, let's go ahead and take a look at the daily. Once 10.5 is breached, I could see price then venturing on up to 10.8, maybe even 10, maybe into 11.10. Sorry, bit tired this morning, but could we see another 40 to 50 pips back up to the upside? And then once we reach this outer trend line, are we going to then just look for a pullback for another drive to the downside, or are we going to be in for a new bullish leg? But other than that, that's all I'm really looking at and all I'm really focusing on, which is USD CAD, Euro dollar, sterling, along with oil and gold. And once more, guys, oil is looking really, really nice right now. Gonna be touching base and updating you guys with this pair shortly, but my overall watch list is gonna be with oil for this morning. But other than that, take care, guys, and talk soon.